Up now in the soup, we go on a bender with Charlie Sheen.
You're so busted.
Sweat it out with the Biggest Loser.
My girlfriend is allergic to shellfish.
And help Audrina find her way home.
That bitch wants to bring it on. Let's go.
Plus a Bad Girls cat fight and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Now here's the host who's trashing a hotel room for you, Joel McHale.
Wow. So many interns. Welcome to the soup. How does Charlie Sheen do it?
Today's secret ingredient is bourbon!
Yeah, I see. Assuming you have at least one of your five senses, you know all about Charlie Sheen's new adventure. Charlie's Monday Night, that's right, Monday Night, allegedly consisted of cocaine, booze, a missing wallet and cell phone, a trip to the hospital, and of course, a naked porn star locked in the hotel suite bathroom, fearing for her life. Fortunately, Charlie has an explanation, and so does his publicist.
Sheen told cops he had been drinking and snorting cocaine before his meltdown, according to the New York Post. Sheen's publicist released a statement downplaying the entire episode. Charlie had an adverse reaction to some medication and is expected to be released tomorrow.
No, it says right here, may cause nakedness, broken furniture, paranoid delusions that a porn star stole your wallet, locking said porn star in the closet, behavior that would get anyone else in the world fired, and diarrhea. Here you go. That's for the crew. If there is one person who wasn't buying the PR spin the Sheen camp was selling, it was Jane Velez Mitchell, who took serious issue with it on Jane Velez Mitchell.
An adverse allergic reaction to medication. Really? Seriously? Please don't insult our intelligence constantly. This, come on. An allergic reaction? Give me a call.
I would call you, JVM, but if you're not talking, I'm afraid Danny Bonaducci might start, and that ginger is the last thing America needs right now. After an incident like this, you can imagine how embarrassed and personally morose a star must be. Charlie reached out to E.T. and expressed his despair.
The 45-year-old back in Los Angeles today. Shortly after his private jet landed last night, he texted Radar Online, "Oh, my man, I'm fine."
Well, clearly he's fine. He found his cell phone. Where the you're staying in that bathroom? I'm not going. Our own E! News was able to reach Charlie's BlackBerry and got essentially the same info, but with a more personal touch.
Just as he touched down in Los Angeles last night, Charlie Sheen texted an E! Reporter saying, "I got nothing to say about it, sweetie. Thank you for your concern. XO."
So Charlie's not only doing fine, he's back on the market. Whose number does he have? Much like being in Dallas prior to the Kennedy assassination, the Insider's Lara Spencer may have had the opportunity to stop the Charlie Sheen incident from happening. If only she knew.
Before Denise hit New York, I had lunch with her in L.A. with our friend Lisa Rinna.
Hi!
Hi! Our Girls' Day Out airs next Wednesday on TV Land's Harry Loves Lisa.
Wow!
Wait. I have to tune into Harry Loves Lisa to see the rest of that lunch? Oh, forget it. I only watched that show for the robberies. Finally, when reached for comment on the Charlie Sheen incident, his 2.5 Men co-star John Cryer said, "I had dinner last night with my uncle. We had salmon. In bed at 9:30. I woke up once. I was thirsty. Went back to bed. Got to rehearse in the morning." So. Way to go. I like that guy. Moving now to people who make less than Charlie Sheen, therefore have to spend their Mondays dancing for their coke and hookers. On Dancing with the Stars, Audrina Patridge was eliminated because her actual dancing ability was no match for Bristol Palin's sweet air guitar solo. Audrina was once again criticized for being dead behind the eyes, but her partner, Tony, thought he knew why she appeared that way.
Last week, Audrina's rumba had all the moves, but lacked passion.
Don't be plastic, be fantastic, because you can.
The reason why Bruno may have picked on you is because you may be thinking too much.
No, that's not it. I'm an exceptional not think at aller. I lettered in it before I wandered out of my high school. I love you. Nobody was more upset about Adrina's elimination from Dancing with the Stars than her mother. And HollywoodTV.com found her hanging out in an alley after what appeared to be several dozen cocktails. Get ready, because this is spectacular.
Adrina is gonna rise. Lauren Conrad's pissy out little fashion. That bitch wants to bring it on. Let's go. Let's go. And I might have drank, but you know what? I'm not mad. But Adrina should have won, but God has better. No, I gotta say it. I don't give a I ain't scared of paparazzis. Come see me. We're doing
Dancing with the Stars. Much better.
No, that's the #1 show, Dancing with the Star Rocks. Are you an idiot? I've had it.
Well,
I've been a celebrity mom 8 years through this Hills bull.
I like
Hills girls, Hills tramps. My baby's a star.
Yes, she is.
She's the only one that has some class, and I don't give a about it. She's gonna be so pissed I'm talking to you idiots.
I know. So let's go.
No. Thank you for letting me share.
I didn't know Dina Lohan had a sister.
Yes!
That went on for 2 hours. In celebrity relationship news, Miley Cyrus's parents, Billy Ray and Tish, have announced they are divorcing after 17 years of marriage. The two say the split is amicable and have agreed to split their daughter's money evenly. In TV news, Billy Bush had a special guest on Access Hollywood Live, and he was very excited about it.
Cleavage control for all. We've got the Bra Whisperer.
The Bra Whisperer is here. Kid, I'm more of a butt whisperer myself, but I'm here to learn.
Too easy. We'll give you a pass, Bush, all right? In music news, 17-year-old Gossip Girl star and wannabe rock star Taylor Momsen flashed her breasts during a concert with her band. Here is her co-star, Ed Westwick, with a review.
I'm bored. You ruined my pants.
Let's talk about chicks, man.
Yeah. Chicks, man.
Madonna will open the first of several luxury fitness centers around the world on November 29th in Mexico City. The name of the gym? Scary Veiny Arms Gym! Scary Veiny Arms Gym. I really liked it myself. Let's have some chat stew, shall we?
So meaty.
Scary Veiny Arms Gym. Wendy Williams is well known for possessing a high degree of sass. This week, she dialed it up a notch.
Guess who's posing for Playboy again after posing for Playboy, being a cover girl 11 times to celebrate her 20th anniversary of being Playmate of the Year? Pam Anderson. Pam, you look like roadkill. Take that in the best way.
Yeah, Pam, you're not like a disgusting mangy possum that's been hit by a hillbilly in a pickup. You're more like an adorable kitten who at first you don't even think is dead. It's still so cute. And then you get closer and you notice the smell. Denise Richards was in the unfortunate position of having to appear on Fox and Friends during this week's Charlie Sheen fiasco. Luckily, the hosts of Fox and Friends were willing to respect her privacy.
We're reporting this morning that he trashed this hotel room and that you were staying right across the hall with your two young daughters. What happened?
You know, this is something that is unfortunate. I've been booked on all these shows to promote my show, and I want to fulfill that obligation, and I'm here and I'm excited about Blue Mountain State. This is a very personal, private matter. I'm trying to protect my girls. They don't know anything going on, so I prefer to keep it that way and leave out the details.
Well, some of the details. Earlier we reported it sounds like he's going to go to rehab.
Really, I just want to let this whole thing blow over. And speaking of blow, it seems like he was doing quite a bit of it that night. Do I have to scream at you? And speaking of screaming, that porn star was in the bathroom screaming. Did you know that? You know what? You're a real tool. And speaking of tools, it's going to require several tools to fix the chandelier Charlie Sheen broke. Anything else, Denise? Because I can do this all day. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for a clumsy Biggest Loser, a bad girl's throwdown, parenting tips from Bret Michaels, and the kick-ass flip of the week.
The least I can do is keep these guns in tip-top shape.
Welcome back. It's reality show clip time. On America's Next Top Model, the models were challenged to shoot a commercial on roller skates. Anne, who is the minute bull of the modeling world, was a little shaky on wheels. Fortunately, that stopped absolutely no one from making her risk her life for a commercial that would never air.
Looking great on the outside starts with feeling good on the inside. That's why I drink H. That's why. That's why I drink.
Anne's biggest issue is she's afraid of failing and making herself look like a fool in front of people.
No! She's afraid of falling and breaking her neck because you're forcing her to roller skate, something she doesn't know how to do, J. Manuel. Moron, you should stick to something you know, like matching your skin to your jacket. Well done. Sorry. On the increasingly competitive and sweat-stained The Biggest Loser, Jillian has been trying to motivate Fredo, who she says is a drama queen. You remember Fredo.
9, 8, 7. Hold it up.
Not a toilet. Anyhow, let's see if he turns it down a notch.
It's 20 seconds, Fredo.
Leave me alone. Let's see what happens. Let's try it.
Go. Jump off. Jump off. Jump off. Fredo, jump off.
That's the same way he screams when he gets to McDonald's at 10:31. Sorry, Fredo. Sorry about your arm. On the physically assaulting and emotionally battering The Challenge, Cutthroat Island, Big Easy and Luke have to face off in the gulag. But first, they have to shave their faces, leaving their teammates to speculate on what the challenge could be.
I'm stressing out about what this gulag could be because it involves our faces.
Maybe something military?
I feel like it's going to be a water thing.
I'm thinking something with fire.
We're going to make out until somebody gets a boner and that person wins.
Want to play gulag? First you're going to have to shave with this.
I got a boner.
Over on Ma's Roadhouse, Ma is upset that her son Ricky is thinking about selling Stroker's bar, bike shop, tattoo parlor, grill, and tax preparation service. So she hands out joints and some solid threats.
It's good. Giving Lee my personal stash. It's like parting with one of my children. I rode them this morning, and they're good. But you with me, you're with everybody in the trailer park.
Except for the guy in spot number 32. He doesn't empty his poop tank but twice a year. Such low class. I need another cigarette. Teach with Tony Danza highlights some of the more difficult aspects of the teaching profession. Tony, who previously in the series sought to teach by alternately rambling incoherently and crying, tried a new approach.
In the beginning, before there even was time, I got it. The world was so quiet without even a rhyme. Thor, the god of thunder, was his name. He wasn't happy being quiet. This god Thor had some game.
It reminds me of the Christmas grandpa stripped naked, got on the roof, and claimed our neighbors were Vatican spies trying to read his thoughts. Only that was less embarrassing. Tony also took a trip with the band and seemed alternately delighted and completely confused. Wait. Is Tony going to a football game, or is the marching band going to bingo? On Bret Michaels' Life as I Know It, Bret teaches his daughters about the fragility of life by taking them to the grave of a young lady. 5-year-old Georgia is traumatized.
Wait, I'm going to show you. They have a cross up here. See, she was riding her bike, and somebody hit her with a car. See? That's why your daddy's so protective. I know. Come here. This is not exactly the reaction I was going for.
Is she under there? No.
No, she's not buried there. She went to heaven.
I don't want to die.
You're not going to die.
No, when I'm like super old.
Well, by then, angels come down, and they just replace you, and they send down another Georgia.
I don't want them to send some loser back.
Don't worry, honey. You'll have no idea who they'll send because you'll be dead. Oh, why are you crying again now? Bret, this is why you shouldn't make up a religion as you go along. Maybe instead you just keep the other kid from running across the road where the cars kill little girls, all right? You knew that eventually it would happen. This was the week that the bad girls on the Bad Girls Club sold out. Oh, there was the usual drinking, arguing, and senseless violence, but it was all just leading into a commercial for a product they seem to be endorsing.
You want to hit me, bitch? Hit me. I don't want you to hurt, Leah. Stop.
Brandy is tweaking out. She threw a panini maker.
She threw a panini maker? Where are you guys gonna light your cigarettes now? Oh, off each other's crotches. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hold on for Nancy Grace laying down the law, sex talk on Private Practice, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
I just finished reading The Shattering yesterday.
On Private Practice, 2 doctors discussing family planning demonstrate that there are many options. I'm just not sure which one they have in mind.
What do you think about starting a family?
Now?
Not now, but soon. We're engaged. These are the kinds of things that engaged people discuss.
How can you be thinking about babies when we're doing this?
You do know that this is how babies get made, right?
Not the way I do it.
Yeah. I'd do it with a homemade condom, then I'd dress you in a clown suit and bury you in the backyard. Let's do some gavel banging, shall we?
All rise.
On Swift Justice with Nancy Grace.
Swift Justice!
Nancy once again donned her signature vesty pantsuit.
Vesty pantsuit!
Which must by now be drenched in her peculiar musk, and heaped her derision and fury on another set of hapless rubes.
With all the people in the world who want a family, all the lonely people in the world, look what you're doing to yours.
Can I say one thing?
No.
This is kind
You've had 20
when it came
years.
to my child.
You've had 20 years to say something. I said no.
Okay.
What about no? Do you not get? You're still talking. Long story short, yeah, you did. You try to blame it on a nephew. Nobody gets any money. You're lying, and you're lying.
Nancy, I love when those little flecks of hatred spittle form in the corners of your mouth. I wish I could put them in a bottle and use them as I would a soothing bath oil. Would you judge me if I did so? Judge me, Nancy. I've been very, very bad. But don't judge me swift. Judge me slow. Also on Swift Justice, a woman claims she is unable to work because of a knee injury, and Nancy Grace has no empathy for her, swift or otherwise.
Your kneecap is supposed to move up and down in a straight direction. Certain people, from either the alignment of their leg...
Wait a minute. Mine does that from my ski accident.
It's extremely common in everybody.
And it hurts for about 20 seconds until you jerk it back in place.
So then some people have...
And I have 2 jobs, by the way.
So your jobs are interrupting doctors and thwarting style? I wonder. You do very well. Which brings us to our clip of the week. All right. Shot in my basement. In news of people who never leave the house, this geek in a red shirt left the house to attend the BlizzCon 2010 Video Game Developers Convention and asked the tough questions about World of Warcraft that needed to be asked.
Hello. I just finished reading The Shattering yesterday, and I noticed something. It said that Falstad Wildhammer was going to be on the Council of Three Hammers, but in the beta it's Kurdrin Wildhammer, and Falstad is not in the game at all. What happened to him?
Isn't Falstad dead? From Day of the Dragon? No?
No, he survived, and in fact, he was the leader of Airy Peak in Vanilla WoW through Wrath of the Lich King.
Thanks for pointing that out. We're going to get that fixed.
Thank you.
I have a follow-up question. What's a girl? Come see my Wild Hammer December 11th at the Sacramento Memorial Auditorium. We'll see you next week.